Hey Leo, welcome to your October 2025 general tarot reading. My name is Stacy. Let's take a shuffle here, Leo, and see what energies may be coming up for you this month. Keep in mind these are general readings, so as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading tailored to you, for you, all about you, you can get in touch with me on my website, and I'll be sure to put the link to that in the description box below. Also, Leo, don't forget, you can watch for your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, or any other planet placement or point that you have in the sign of Leo to pull all this information and energy together for you for the month ahead. Also, Leo, thank you so much for liking, sharing out my content, and subscribing to my channel, Leo. I truly appreciate the love and the support, and I'm sending that back to you tenfold, my friends. All right. Let's get started here. So Leo, do you have a secret to share this month, Leo? Do you have something that's been hidden for quite some time and you or somebody else could be bringing it to light this month, or this could be about somebody else here? Could be related to a financial situation, could be related to a home matter or situation, but there might be some decisions to make this month, or something is on your mind, Leo, or something like they're saying, what is keeping you up at night? They're saying as well. You are showing up here. I know you probably can't see the words on these cards here, but I'm just looking for the major arcana have really been showing up this month, for the month of October. I see you have the Strength card here. And the interesting thing is this is your only major arcana, but this is your card. So in the traditional deck, they usually show, you know, Leo the lion on there. But yeah, you are definitely showing up in a strong position this month. And I feel like, Leo, you are going to have a victory this month. So let's start to break this down. So you do have 2 sevens here, Leo. Now, that could go either way, because if you think about the number 7, think about it teetering to the left and to the right, or back and forth, right? You don't really know where the number 7 is going to land. So the reason why I say that is because it's a bit of a gamble, right? You know, like they say, lucky number 7. A lot, yeah, they're showing me a lot of casinos and things like that use the 7 for that purpose, right? Because you don't know if it's going to land on red or black or white or yellow or whatever. It's about the gamble in life, right? So you have 2 of them here. So luck could find its way to you this month, Leo, but they're saying, on the other hand, don't overindulge, right? So if you do win big, right? Now, I'm not saying go to the casino and like, I'm thinking beyond casino here, folks. Okay. If you catch my drift, because if you win big in life and you overindulge, right? Sometimes that can be taken away in a swift moment, right? They're showing me the wave of the wand could take that away, right? Now, I'm not saying all good things come to an end, and I'm not trying to Debbie down your luck here, because luck could find its way to you. But this deck, as you can notice, it also brings out, it's the shadow deck, right? So I'm seeing both sides of the coin here, the light and the dark that comes connected to that, right? So watch out for attachments, watch out for greed, watch out for that darker side, right? Also in people, places, and things as well. So Leo, I would say bask in the abundance. Absolutely. Bask in the abundance. Enjoy it. Enjoy the pleasures of life. I see that you also have the 10 of coin here, which is very abundant energy coming in here, especially with this bottom row here as well. But they're also saying stay humble, stay yourself, be true to yourself. Stay true to your colors, they're saying. Specifically something about colors. Like, stay true to who you are, right? And I'm not trying to be racist here, Leo, so don't take that sideways. It's the messages I hear, my friends, okay? So I'm not trying to, like, incorporate race, but it's beyond race, okay? It's like staying true to your authentic self here, especially with you showing up here in a strong position. And you are definitely on fire in a good way, my friends. Your soul is ablaze, so to speak. But there is a call here to stay humble. And when you are at a high, which is incredible, by the way, it's absolutely incredible. But they're just saying there's always that one person, right? There's always that one person that is just waiting, is waiting for the sword to drop. It's waiting for you to make a mistake, right? Now, I'm not saying focus on this individual, but I'm saying just see the black and white of life, they're saying. So Leo, I don't mean to get dark and intense on you, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. And again, these cards are they make you go to the depths of the psyche of what your true intentions are with this. So anyway, whether it's love, whether it's business, whether it's, you know, making a difficult decision at work or at home or with your finances or again in relationships, just know that you are the only one that needs to make this decision, and don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. And if you do have something to share, if you, it's kind of like coming out of the closet type of energy here, just know that again, it's going to be a huge weight off your shoulders if you do that. Is everyone going to like what you have to say? No, but who cares? Like, who cares, Leo? Because you are the one that's walking your own path. They're not walking your path. They don't know what you've been through, right? And don't forget to take care of yourself, Leo. So if you are one of those ones that are taking care of everybody else in your family, just know that, and you definitely have the strength to do so, my friends. But yeah, don't forget to take a step back and be there for yourself, they're saying as well. Do something special for yourself. Pamper yourself. Go get your hair done, mani-pedi, massage, hot tubs, spas, saunas, you name it, right? Actually, anything to do with heat, I think you're going to love, Leo, but you do you. You do something that lights you up from the inside out. And see, you will be speaking your truth. You know, we got the Queen of Swords here, so you definitely will be bringing down the sword this month. You're going to be speaking your truth, and I'm happy for you, Leo. Like, this is what you need to do. Yeah, this is definitely what you need to do. You actually have dual queens here, so it's also taking the reins at home, making a decision on the home front. Also, some of you, Leo, are connected to a Cancer, or a Cancer is helping you out, or a Cancer is around you this month. But for those of you looking for love, I know these are queens, but you know, it's tough to attach sex in a general reading. But I would say it could be full on this month. You definitely have nice, mature energy coming in this month, Leo, and it could be an air sign, could be a Libra, an Aquarius. I'm also hearing a Sagittarius, or a Gemini, or it could be a water sign. So a Piscean, or a Cancer, as I mentioned, or a Scorpio. Yeah, fresh new beginnings on the home front too. We have the Page of Cups here. So Leo, what happened last month? Was there something new that happened with, you know, we're coming off the eclipses here. I know the eclipses deeply affect and impact Leos and Cancerians because you are ruled by the sun, my friends. So, and Cancer is ruled by the moon, and your rulers never go backwards. So I'm sure you've heard me say this before. So eclipse season can be particularly rough on Leos and Cancerians in particular. So again, make sure you take care of yourself. So you might feel like you're coming off the month of September a little boozy woozy, which is definitely indicated by the 7 here. That the energy could go either way. But regardless, they're saying the energy that's coming in this month is for your highest good. It's for you to help move through whatever it is that you're moving through this month. So the dust is settling. If you had a lot of changes on the home front, I think that is going to settle. Lean on your support system if you do have a support system, Leo. And just know that I'm also hearing somebody loves you on the other side. I'm hearing I love you very specifically. So whether that's somebody in the physical realm, the form, in human form, or on the other side. But I'm really hearing that obviously, Leo, somebody cares about you and your well-being as well, my friends. So lean on that support system if you have to, but just know that the changes that happened in August and September, you're starting to incorporate them this month. You're starting to get back into a routine this month, I'm seeing. 6 of Wands, you got an incredible victory coming in this month attached to the Strength card, and connected to this Queen of Cups. So recognition and a reward could be coming in. Leo, if you want to go after that promotion or a raise or ask for a raise, not a bad month to do so. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm moving through the cards, I feel like the energy is going to pick up the middle of October. So around the 15th, 16th of the month, you're going to move past this kind of a bit of a heavier energy. But again, once a decision is made, I feel like the energy is going to flow a lot easier for you this month, Leo, and you're going to get your groove back, they're saying. Ten of coin here. This could be generational support, grandparents coming into the picture, wealth coming into the picture, prosperity, some sort of financial support coming through. So maybe you're applying for a debt. Applying for a debt. Nobody applies for a debt. But something to do with taxes, debts, loans. You know, you do have Saturn and Neptune back in your 8th house. So I feel like it's like wrapping up loose ends or consolidating debt on the financial front, but in a good way. There could be some good news coming in with regards to your finances as well. And I would say, Leo, go after, again, if you're working, go after whatever it is that you want on the work front. Go after that client, you know, because I feel like this card is also like you on stage, like you in the spotlight. And I do get that a lot with Leos as well. And again, paired with your card, it's kind of like, it's time to shine. It's time to move on, my friends. And the difficulty is coming to a close with regards to financial matters. I think finances are going to be fine this month. I'm not picking up anything to do with finances besides abundance coming in and finding its way to you. Or again, getting approved for a loan. And I'm also hearing surprises with money, investments, and or somebody helping you out, specifically a Cancer. You know, I feel like a Cancer might be helping you out this month as well, Leo. Okay, so let's pick some oracle cards here. Look at that. A detox, me talks. I love that. Ooh, look at this. Bottom of the deck, new beginnings, my friends. I love that. See, it is a 5. It does reduce down to a 5. I couldn't help but notice that. 5 and 7s are very similar, right? You don't know which way they're going to roll. You don't know which way they're going to fall, right? So brand new beginnings, even if they are rocky, Leo, like what we talked about, this is meant to be energy. You are meant to move through this type of energy, and not, you know, everyone's on their own path. But I love this. Maybe something coming to a culmination point on or around October 6th or 7th when we have a full moon. Really nice energy coming in here. And don't bite off more than you can chew this month, my friends, as well. But yeah, look at this. Didn't I mention that? Take a break. 4 swords came up. Yeah, I love that. That is so Leo. Like, look at the big headdress there, right? There's the Leo mane pampering themselves. I love it. See, look at the Piscean connection here, right? See the big tail, the big fish tail? Yeah. So some of you definitely connected to a Piscean individual as well. But yeah, look at that. Repairing the body, mind, spirit. Couldn't have said that better. I think that's what I was trying to spit out in this reading. Is just making sure you take care of yourself on multiple levels, multiple dimensions, they're saying, Leo. Yeah, I love that. Look at that. Just the style, the glamour. That's just totally Leo. Yeah, this is a pretty potent, powerful card too. I feel like this is a big eye. So what they're showing me is a big eye. So tapping into your strength and power, which we talked about. People watching you being in the spotlight, people watching you for a good reason though, my friends, and not in a creepy way. I do feel like there are some people kind of obsessed with you. So whether you're in a leadership role or sorry, is that coming in clear? I can't tell. You're in a position of power, Leo, and I feel like people are looking up to you, right? But as I mentioned, I'm also feeling the darkness of that, right? So I don't want to go over that. I'm going to sound like a Debbie Downer, but there's always darkness that comes with stardom, right? Like, think of all the Hollywood, Bollywood stars, right? Like, look at the, yes, they're in the spotlight. Yes, they're glamorous. Leo represents Hollywood, but there's also a dark side to Hollywood, right? Especially if you look back in the history and stuff like that. But anyway, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Also, they're showing me turn the card around, I guess to show you the 9, that you're almost at the end of something. And yeah, do you see the eye? I don't know if you, I don't know. I don't know if it's an eye, but I certainly see an eye here in the middle of the card. Like, that's the pupil there. But anyway, you see what you want to see, my friends. I don't want to tell you what to see, but these cards are for you. Collaboration, teamwork could also be important this month. Networking, socializing, being that social butterfly, rubbing shoulders with like-minded people, and being in a space where people lift you up and light you up, Leo. I think that is going to be beneficial for you this month as well. And don't work too hard. I'm hearing that loud and clear. Don't work too hard, Leo. Anyway, Leo, enjoy the month ahead, and we will see you back here in November. Bye for now.